Hey Sagittarius, it's me, Stella Wilde, here with your March 2019 Tarot Video Scope. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, your March Tarot Scope. My goodness, February flew by, didn't it? I hope you had a good February. I really wanted to get some videos uploaded for February, but I got involved with so many other projects, including one that I want to share with you really fast before we get to your reading. I've just put together a daily draw tarot journal. If you're into doing one card pulls for yourself every day or every other day, and you want a handy way to record them, I put together this journal just for you. You write your question, card keywords, how the energy manifested during the day. You can rate with stars the accuracy of the reading. There's pages for extra notes. So this is a great place to keep all of that in one book for yourself. Also, if you're trying to learn tarot, drawing one card a day can help you do that, and you write the keywords down, so that journal may help you keep track of that as well. It's a journal, it's not a how-to book, but if you're looking for a place, like I said, a dedicated space to do that, that might interest you. Also, I have updated my website and I've changed some of the offerings for my tarot readings to include a few more budget-friendly readings. So if that interests you, please do check it out. I'll leave the link in the description. Because as I say, these are general readings, and if you have a personal concern, it's best addressed in a reading with me. Okay, so this is how the readings are going to go down. If you've been around on the channel for a while, thank you. Thank you for watching and subscribing. If you're new, welcome. I hope you will consider subscribing. Every month I do the readings a little differently. I kind of tune in and, psychically and just get a feel for what my guides would like me to do. This month I'm pulling 4 cards from my Osho Zen to roughly correlate with the 4 weeks in March. Then we're going to pull an angel card for, a theme, and then we'll do an angel answer card at the end. So I have been tuning into your energy, Sagittarius, and so we're going to see what we have here. We know that Mercury is going retrograde March 6th. Oh, isn't that fun? It is going retrograde in your, let's see, Sag, Cap, Aquarius, 4th house. I always have to count. In your 4th house. So there may be some snafus with your home, paperwork. Make sure you don't lose paperwork, accidentally shred paperwork related to your home, lose something in your home. You could even find something you've been looking for in your home. So there's that energy of kind of confusion, delay. You may be trying to get something repaired and you can't get somebody there to do it. Just things of that nature. So alternatively, too, there could be some fresh insights that you get about getting to the root of the matter of something that's been going on with you, Sagittarius. It's like new information comes that had been previously hidden, and this is something deep. This is not like, when I say root of the matter, this is something that goes to the very essence of who you are. It could be related to family, but it doesn't have to be. It's more the idea of, like I said, the essence, the deep rootedness of your psyche. And you could get some information that was hidden and that comes to light, and that helps you further transform your path. So that's a possibility also with that Mercury retrograde energy. Obviously, it's going to manifest differently for each person. And this is, of course, if you have Sagittarius rising. Okay, so yeah, make sure you always watch the videos. I'm waiting for some cards to pop here. They're not popping yet. Make sure you always watch for your moon, your rising, and your Venus. I don't know, Sagittarius, what is going on? These cards are not doing too much right now. Come on, let's see. All right, we'll take that one kind of moved in my hand. Let's see. I know it's tedious, but we have to wait for something to kind of to pop out, because those are usually the right ones. All right, I'll take that one. We'll go with that one. And let's see. Okay. Let's see what we have here for you. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This is so interesting. So far, every sign has had some card that represents a major breakthrough. You know, Capricorn had the rebirth. We had change. We had the Wheel of Fortune. For several signs. It's amazing. You have it too, except you have the breakthrough card in Osho Zen. So this is really beautiful. So I'm just going to dive right into this here. We have maturity, which I believe is the King of Pentacles card in Osho Zen. We have inner voice, High Priestess. We have the Empress, and we have normally Justice, but he calls this the breakthrough card. So very interesting energy, Sagittarius. So this first week of March, I feel like actually the first 2 weeks of March, I feel like this energy goes together and this energy goes together. As I said, you're getting to the root of a matter, this inner voice here. You are tuning in and listening and figuring out some information I feel is going to come right around that Uranus station and the Mercury station. So that's March 6th, 7th, 8th, you know, in that time frame. Some information is going to rise up in your conscious, from your subconscious, from your dreams, from just lightning hits you one day, not literally, please, but, you know, comes in and you get this instant download of information that, as I said, is going to get to some root of a matter, of an issue that has been troubling you, shall we say. And as a result of that information coming, there is going to be a newfound level of maturity that you're going to be stepping up into in terms of directing your life. So this is very interesting. I was just having a conversation with a Sagittarius friend the other day about this idea, about the next level of your life, really, that, you know, chapters end, we go through stages, and we hopefully grow and mature, but this often requires a reconciling of former roles that we had in our life that we are not involved or engaged with anymore, old jobs, old relationships, you know, and creating new self-definitions. And I feel like there is some revelatory information that's going to come intuitively right around 6th, 7th, 8th of March. And as a result, it is going to inspire you. It's going to inspire you to step up into a beautiful new flowering that you want to create for yourself. So I just love this card with all of these beautiful flowers here. The person looks, there's a lot of glare from my lamps here. The person looks very much at peace, in meditation, acceptance. Their third eye chakra is open here, receiving, again, divine information that's coming in. I mean, look at all this circular imagery as well. This is a time to really heal and come back to wholeness, I feel, for you, Sagittarius. But in a level that, as I'm saying, like an up-leveling of a much more mature, that you get some insight, I feel, on some ways that you have been acting out and acting from a childish, immature perspective. And hey, we've all done that. We all can throw emotional temper tantrums. Absolutely. Doesn't always serve us to do that, but you know, it's relatable. Everybody's done it, right? But I feel like you're coming to realize that in a certain aspect of your life, that emotional temper tantrum is just not going to fly anymore. Like like you are gaining perspective on it, and I think you're going to understand like I said, the root of it. And it's hugely transformational to your sense of peace about yourself. It's about yourself. It's not so much about like, what's going on out here, but more that you can handle this stuff. You can handle yourself because you have grown and matured. And like I said, there's going to be an interesting insight about that. And you're going to be stepping into a new creativity, a new maturity, and a new flowering of your talents. If you have Leo in your chart, if you have Leo rising or Leo moon, please go watch the Leo reading because it's very similar energy. Because look what we have here. We have the Empress. We have creativity. Again, another moon here. So by the full moon this time, the new moon is going to bring some fresh insights for you. The new moon in Pisces, as I already explained. By the full moon in Libra, which is at 0 degrees, on the spring equinox on the 21st, you are going to have a light illumined on how you're going to it's not fulfilling your creativity, but you're stepping up into your creativity. I feel like your creativity has been kind of tossed by the wayside. And by creativity, I don't mean just, writing, painting, drawing, music. I don't just mean that. I really am talking about like your creative life force. I feel like your creative life force possibly has been channeled in directions that have been less than supportive, shall we say, less than conducive to creating the kind of life that you want. So I feel like your creative energy has been, in a way, your creative life essence has been siphoned off into some directions that have been very unhealthy. And part of it, I feel, has been a distraction away from this very process here, this very process. So you're going to be coming back into your body and embodying this renewed sense of purpose and your life force energy, your life force creative energy, and really understanding, I do believe in reincarnation, but this is what we get. We get this go round. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I don't want to waste time anymore. Like, I've been wasting time. I mean, not me personally, but I'm speaking in Sagittarian terms, right? So Saggies, you may be saying, I've been wasting too much time. Like, I realize how these things have kept me, dancing to the tune of other people, siphoning off my energy, etc. And now I want to start using that energy to create a better life for myself. So by the end of March, that's by the full moon. And I think by the full moon, you're going to have, with that Libra, you're going to have a profound revelation, another one, of exactly how you want to move forward into April. The cat is doing strange things over there. Hey, cut it out. Hey! Why do they always do that? I gotta pause the video anyway. Hold on. All right, I'm back. He's still sitting over here eyeballing me like he wants to do something bad while I'm trying to do a video. Okay, so what I was saying is, it's not just about how you want to move forward into April, but how you really want to move forward for the rest of this year. I think that you have turned a corner, Sagittarius, because something is coming, has either come to a head or is about coming to a head at this new moon in Pisces, whereas I said, you got this revelation, you get this sense that, yes, I understand, all the things that I just explained. I don't want to keep repeating myself. Okay, so it's about that creative life force energy and how you're going to be manifesting your dreams, your talents, and saving your energy for yourself. This is also involved with really good self-care, nurturing, taking care of yourself, and finding your flow. I think that's the other thing. There's going to be a revelation about the flow of your energy. I know this sounds a little, kind of woo-woo out there, but I mean, really, it's this idea of being in alignment and moving in flow that I feel is something that's going to have a spotlight on it around that Libra full moon. And there could be a rather interesting, I'm hearing sensual pleasure. So, and that doesn't mean sex necessarily. I mean, it can be, but a sensual pleasure, like, I mean, it could be like aromatherapy, a massage, a really good meal, like a really good meal, like something like that feeds your senses and makes you feel that connection again, and with that life force energy, and that really nurtures you around that full moon. By the end of March, look at this card. I mean, you're having this breakthrough. And notice too that all of these little exploding things over here, it actually looks like this person has a heart. I mean, the person does have a heart, but look, it's the heart shape that's here. And then these even look to me a little like little exploding hearts, like coming off of this person. This is a breakthrough in terms of aligning with your heart chakra. Some Sagittarians have not been wanting to spend very much time in the deep chambers of their heart. And it is time. It is time to make that healing breakthrough, to see what's really going on in there and heal it. Feel it and free it and heal it and let it go. Because, like I said, you're up-leveling into this new level of maturity and responsibility for yourself. And because if you've watched my Sagittarius videos for the last 6 months, I've been saying for several months that Sagittarians have not had it easy at all, as we know. So you have really earned the right to take some time this month with Mercury retrograde to applaud yourself, really. Applaud yourself. Give yourself a thumbs up that you have made it through. You have learned a lot of lessons. You are incorporating that, as I said, into a new level of maturity. That those lessons are really sticking. Like, you get it now. But the idea is that those lessons were some of them were very painful. And when that happens, it is easy to kind of just close the door on the heart and, don't go there. Oh no, don't go there. Okay. So I think that the information, the up-leveling, the maturity, the reinvigoration of your life force energy that's coming is all leading to this, is all leading to the heart chakra. This bright white, you see the heart shape right in the middle there, leading to that breakthrough where you're going to realize that, you can be vulnerable again. That you have to first be vulnerable with yourself, though. And I think that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the idea of you can be, yes, vulnerable with other people. I don't think you even want to really do that yet, though. I feel like it's more like being vulnerable with yourself and acknowledging to yourself the things that, you weren't able to do anything about them. It was part of, the karmic contract. It was part of the, that you signed, before you incarnated, because it was, supposed to teach you a certain, thing about yourself, about your evolution, about, your purpose in the world. And I feel that this is going to be a strong time for you to break through and get rid of all of this hardened crust around your heart that is a result of, I think, some guilt and shame that you were not able to change certain situations from the past, particularly in regards to your love life. Okay? So the thing with Saggies sometimes is, they want to save the world. They have that crusading energy. And sometimes, like, things just don't go the way you think they're going to go. Because there is, I believe there is, the spiritual contracts. We made these contracts, and that's how we learn the lessons. And we think certain things should go one way and they go another way. And that's part of the lesson, is my point. So it's time, this by the end of March, you're going to be able to say that you're able to be in the deepest chambers of your heart again and not run away. Now, I'm not saying, like I said, I don't feel like you're necessarily inviting anybody in there yet, but you yourself are going to be in there. And you haven't been in that place for a while. So it might feel a little strange. There's going to be some redecorating that needs to be done, okay, in the deep chambers of your heart. You might want to hang some new curtains and, get a new sofa so you can hang out and watch Curb Your Enthusiasm. Oh my God, I'm like in love with Larry David. Am I insane? Anyway. Okay, I love that show. So Sagittarius, it's a good energy. This is beautiful energy. I mean, maybe it sounds like a little like scary or something, but it's not. Like, I think this is great for your spiritual growth. These are beautiful cards with beautiful energy around them. And, I think it's beautiful. I think it's great. All right, let's see what we have here for your angel card. Big shifts coming, big breakthroughs. Because there is a relationship that's going to come. And it's going to be one that really makes you face any unresolved, well, not maybe any, but there's one major unresolved wound in relationships for Sagittarius. In terms of your self-worth and trying to like earn a relationship, earn love versus just being love and being loved. It's like the earning and the performance. And with Chiron going into your 5th house, if you have Sagittarius rising, I feel like there's going to be an opportunity for you to really face that in relationships. Also possibly through maybe a child as well. Because the idea of the behavior you're modeling, like for the child, in regards to that issue. So it's going to be interesting. You're going to be worried. But a relationship is going to come that's going to focus on... You're going to be much more tuned into the way you express love and receive love in relationships. There's a healing that needs to be done there. And that's going to happen through a new relationship when that Chiron is in Aries. All right, let's pick this one. Okay, you got study. So there is some sort of creative energy, books, writing, learning. I think some of you are going to be really involved with some spiritual learning, some spiritual pursuits, like getting back into aromatherapy, back into tarot cards, maybe for some of you, back into astrology. So like that type of thing. And I feel like there's going to be, especially with this inner voice, possibly the creative writing, poetry, that type of thing, where you're going to almost be like, again, divinely led and divinely inspired in terms of like the perfect book falls at your feet to read. Like I mean, it happens to people. You're at your bookstore and like a book tumbles in front of you and that's the book you need. A new teacher could be coming in, but it's going to be like you're not expecting to meet somebody and then you do because your intuition told you to go to a certain coffee shop and you meet somebody. So it's like that type of divinely inspired stuff, okay? That is in connection to this study card. So be led by your intuition with that, and also with this creativity. It should. It will probably have this element of joy to it. It shouldn't feel like a burden is what I want to say. Sometimes this word study, or like, oh, I gotta, study for exams. This is not that type of study. This is spiritual study. This is heart chakra study. This is, this is joyful studying of things that really speak to you right now and speak to this new energy that you are beginning to feel bubble up within you. So spend some time with some books, with some videos, writing, maybe in like a mastermind group with other like-minded people. Any of those would be great for you, Sagittarius. All right, we're going to do an angel answer card. So think of a question. Also, I will look at the card in relation to the reading that we just did. I think this is actually a very deeply spiritual month for you. With all that Pisces energy, and also Jupiter squaring Neptune. There's that energy, especially with Jupiter in your sign, of really making sense of some deep spiritual matters that come out, as I already said. All right, come on. I need a card to pop out. All right, it's not coming yet. There we go. That one's kind of flying, you see. All right, let's see. Oh, I love it. Perfect timing. Perfect timing, Sagittarius. Perfect timing. I think you do need a little bit of a downtime this month. Actually, I think many of us do, but especially you guys. So this is all in good time. The perfect timing is coming this month. There will be a perfect timing. I do feel around this full moon, there is something percolating for you. That's going to be quite lovely because of the Libra energy, which sits well with Sagittarian energy. Like I said, something, a very beautiful experience, I feel. And as I said, very rooted in the body, and a pampering, like just something very nice is around that full moon. But if you were asking a question, that's your answer. Perfect timing. All right, Sagittarius, I hope this made sense. Like I said, I'm really feeling this on a spiritual level for you this month. And let me know your comments, how this resonates. Please, leave a comment, share. Also, the other thing I forgot to say in the beginning of the video, let me know if you have any requests for certain types of questions, certain types of readings. I am open to suggestions, even though, as I said, I tune in every month and kind of listen to my intuition, but I'm open to suggestions. So feel free to leave one of those as well. Sagittarius, I hope that you have a great month. That's it for me right now. Stella Wilde, I hope to get back up with you a little later in the month and put out a couple of weekly readings. So I will see you again soon. Take care and have a great March.